From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. We continue to track these, well, it's not really snow showers, but it's this area of snow and elevations above 3,000 feet. Snow levels falling down to 2,500 feet a little bit later in the day. Let's show you today with Futurecast, and there's a very small chance we could have some showers in between the mountain ranges, but the best coverage today is going to be up in the mountains and in the foothills. Then come time for midnight, we should be dry, but then into Saturday, we're going to see the arrival of this next storm system. Now, throughout the day, it's going to be mostly light stuff, but into the evening, that's when the action is going to start to ramp up. Now, thankfully, for the late evening and into the early morning hours on Sunday, snow levels are going to go way up, but then they'll come crashing back down for the rest of Sunday. More on that in a second. First, here's some of the water totals that we're expecting from this morning through the wee hours of the morning on Sunday. So this does capture the beginning of that next storm system. Up to 1.5 inches of water for the Cascades, 3/4 of an inch for the Blues, between 1/10 to 1/4 for the Blue Foothills, but less than 1/10 for the valleys and for the basin. Snow levels over the next couple of days, you see getting pretty low by Saturday morning. We could have some flurries as low as Walla Walla and Pendleton and Ellensburg and Pilot Rock, but in those areas we're just expecting some flurries. And by Sunday morning, snow levels are going to go way up to 6,000 feet, but they'll come back down to 3,500 feet a little bit later in the day. So here are some of the snowfall totals we're expecting over the next 48 hours. A trace to 3 inches on our passes of US 2, US 12, US 97, I-90. Probably less than an inch for Battle Mountain Summit on US 395 and Spout Springs on Oregon 204. So again, that captures a little bit of the beginning of that storm system, but the real meat and potatoes of it is going to be into Sunday and Monday. And for those days, well, yeah, obviously it's going to be much wetter, but the amount of snowfall that we could see is going to be very impactful, especially for Snoqualmie Pass. We could have 1 foot to 1.5 feet, probably more for White Pass and Stevens Pass. You see high temperatures trending lower as we head into next week, but still pretty seasonal. Here's the 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities. Small shower chances Friday and Saturday. Much wetter into Sunday, then drier for Monday and Tuesday. In Yakima, turning wet again into Sunday, drier for Monday, then the possibility of a few flurries by Tuesday morning. In Ellensburg, we're watching Tuesday night into Wednesday morning very closely for the possibility of a couple inches of snow. In Hermiston, overall pretty dry for Friday and Saturday during the day, but rain chances going way up into Sunday. Then for Walla Walla, drier on Saturday, then wetter again by Sunday, watching the potential of a few flurries by Tuesday morning.